What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it'll be pretty darn fun to go ahead, hit up the OG strike on Call of Duty 4, and then go ahead and compare it to the brand new strike in Modern Warfare 2 2022. Because obviously, there's actually a decent amount of changes, and Infinity Ward also came out and said there are changes, so I want to dissect them, see if they're good changes or if they're changes like in Modern Warfare 2019, where they screwed over a lot of good OG maps with really toxic things, added into the overall environment. But obviously, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. If you want to see more stuff like this, I do have a plan to make a video about Favela and the brand new map that's trying to be inspired off of Favela. So like I said, we'll do more stuff like this, but I'll love the feedback down in the comment section. Now, first and foremost, like I said, I just want to do a quick overview of Call of Duty 4, the OG. And it won't be that long because I want to go straight over to Modern Warfare 2 2022 so we can really dissect all the real stuff that's going on here and really, see what changed, what's happening. But for now, I'll show you guys just very quickly Call of Duty 4. You can see the spawn right here. We'll spawn here as well, Modern Warfare 2 2022, so you can see what's going on. You can go behind here, but it's pretty similar. It's just a spawn point. You have a crawl-through area over here, which is pretty toxic because obviously in this really annoying spawn trap here, which is really bad, they could kill you easily from here. So you don't really crawl under, but, you can hop around here, go this way, or you can hop on top and have an engagement with that. Honestly, back in the day, this was a really bad spawn trap. I see a lot of people saying that Strike was really fast in the OG days. I'll be honest, it was a good map, but COD 4 is pretty campy at times. There's a lot of spawn trapping in COD 4, very fast time to kill, tons of head glitches, so on and so forth. But as you can see here, just a basic cover, car for cover, as you can see. Closed up door, so you can't enter in here, but you can still enter in from this position. It's a little hard, you have to, maneuver it because you can't jump up here, I don't think. Oh, you can jump up here, never mind. I was going to say it's a little bit difficult because I thought you had to, arch it out, run around, and jump up here, but you can jump up this way. You obviously have the downstairs section, which you could climb up the stairs from here again. Closed off door, so you can only enter from around here. So there's a door right here to enter, windows, climb up the stairs, back entrance back there. But this all looks very similar to the newer version. Not really much that we have to dissect in this. As you can see, this is the obnoxious spawn trap here. And also, another really obnoxious spot that has been tremendously changed, like changed in the best way possible, is this spot right here, which was a really annoying spawn trap as well. But again, it's a lot showcased to you guys in the new version. And also, can we just admire this music, man? I really miss when music used to be simplistic yet effective. This music isn't all in your face, but man, it really sets the vibes of this game. All right, we'll move over to the next section here. I think all this stuff is similar. The newer version, this is a little bit more built up cover here, so that's pretty nice. But again, I'll showcase that to you guys. Just want to do a quick little walk around so you guys can see this map before we compare. Over here, you can check over here, and you can check the walls up. That window's blocked off, but again, we'll check that in the newer version. You can check that spawn. You could also check the spawn over here. I think all of this stuff is very similar, but, again, I want to show it to you guys just so you have a general understanding. Then, of course, you can go to this back section. See through the window here. Not really much use of that. You can see around here. All this stuff is very similar as well. Back section, back section. Obviously, as we all know, if you played Strike, the OG version, or even the Modern Warfare 2 DLC version, you know about this building, this power position. Really toxic here. Once again, they honestly, Infinity Ward made some pretty good improvements. I mean, I think you guys are going to really enjoy that segment of the video, but I'm trying to hold myself back from exposing all the good things because, I'm really tempted to say them, but you know what? We'll just keep going. Just want to showcase this map. We'll get to that segment. Maybe fast forward to like 4-minute, 5-minute mark, and it should be there. All right. This building, honestly, Modern Warfare 2 2022, it's way more detailed in here. Again, I'll showcase that to you guys. I think it's really cool how much detail they actually put into this building. You can see the head glitches around here. Around here. Got a little, guess we can call that a courtyard, maybe. Obviously, it checks off here to where people can actually spawn in this back section. Once again, a horrible spawn trap that people can hold when they're in this building. Very obnoxious to be stuck in. Rotate around here. You guys probably already know this section of the map. You can hop on here, see across. Honestly, the newer version actually gives you a lot more cover through here, so I didn't really notice that until just now. So that's actually going to be something I want to compare when we switch on over as well. You can climb up the stairs, the usual workaround here. The usual alley. I don't think you can hop on this, but you can hop on that in the Modern Warfare 2 2022 version. We'll showcase that. Same workaround. This is pretty much the exact same, I think. It's a lot more difficult to get into the window here, but you can still do it in the new version, Modern Warfare 2 2022. Once again, I'll showcase how you get into it. But in COD 4, you can just simply run, jump up if I don't fumble it and look like an absolute doofus here. But you can jump up in here. I'm really fumbling it live and in action for you guys. There you go. You can jump there, walk the back stairways. Gas station here, which again, the gas station is a little bit more enhanced in the newer version. Once again, show you guys that when it comes along. The window that holds that spawn trap there. The whole pot section. All of this is very similar. This is another thing they changed in the new version. Not this. This is the same right here, the little dumpster section. But this right here, another doorway there. But I'll showcase this to you guys later on. Again, a lot more detail in the newer versions. I will give them, you know, Infinity War a lot of credit, how much detail they do add to these maps when they evolve them. Then you have this section right here. A little bit of a garage, and you can also check the head glitch as well. I do want to test something before we move on. I don't remember if you can make this jump here. I'll give a little spoiler. You can do this in Modern Warfare 2 2022, but I don't remember being able to do this in COD 4. You could probably do this in COD 4, I'm assuming. It doesn't look impossible, right? You could definitely do this in COD 4, right? Someone go down in the comment section and confirm this if you can do this, because I don't want to spend too much time sitting here trying to jump up this. Maybe you can't, but, you know, leave it down in the comment section if you can. You have a little under section here for the stairs. All of this is pretty similar. The usual. Little back section here. That's a little quick overview of this map. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Modern Warfare 2 2022, because I think that's where all the really fun details are. And again, like I said, it's a lot of stuff I have to discuss. Good changes, and honestly, I don't think Infinity War did us too dirty this time around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we moved over to Modern Warfare 2 2022 Strike. And again, like I said, there's a lot of good changes on this map. I have to be completely honest with you guys. As you can see right over here, first and foremost, this obnoxious spawn trap, which was horrible to leave in the OG Call of Duty game. From a crawl stance of getting through here, you can now stand and get through here. No longer do you have to crawl through and, you know, sacrifice your life. No, you can actually walk through, and they directly put this tree perfectly to the line of sight from that window. So the worst spawn trap known to mankind, Infinity Ward said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and scrap that. We know we messed up with the spawn here, so we're going to make it a tad bit better. So now you can actually move through here without getting spawn trapped, and you can engage down long here, down the street, a lot easier. Secondly, if you guys remember, there was only a tiny little car right here as cover. Now you have two massive boxes to help you with this line of sight. If you guys don't remember, I think I actually have an image of what it looks like. I'm going to flash up an image here. This is what it looks like there, and this is what it looks like on Modern Warfare 2 2022 now, when it comes to holding this spawn trap. Night and day difference. Massive adjustment. They also went ahead and made this a lot easier to go ahead and do. As you guys know, in Call of Duty 4, it is a tad bit slow to get up here and try to, you know, get into this little spawn trap. So they made it a little bit more convenient to go ahead and hop up. Very easy, you know, very fast. The usual. Actually, I don't think they really changed anything in the building here. They made it a little bit more vibrant, obviously. It's a newer game, newer engine, and all that stuff. I'm not really looking for anything that, you know, looks cool, because clearly this game is going to look better than COD 4. But fundamentally, I just want to make sure they're not screwing us over, especially when it comes to doors. But let me show you guys a good door. This one right here. Yes, this map used to be so easy to hold down, because again, you're at this window. Nobody's really going to be hopping up here unless you lose your spot and they gun you down and, you know, pull you back a little bit, and then they can hop up. But usually they're going to hold this pretty good, okay? But when they sneak up, they are forced to go on metal, which is so loud, okay? I mean, you're stomping up here. They know you're coming, and they're set for you. They're all ready to go, and they can claymore it up. They got you good. But now you can go down low, sneak your way through, and now you have a whole different entry point to this camping spot. Once again, they're not adding camping spots. They're allowing you to get through camping spots and engage with them. I really do appreciate that. Same back section, all that stuff. Same old, you know. Looks pretty similar, just obviously newer, fresher. This head glitch right here, like I said earlier, they had two trash cans. They turned it into this, which is a lot better cover, because now you can engage, once again, with the camping spot. You'll see this, you know, this trend go along with a lot of the changes in this map. But a lot of the fixes and a lot of the changes are all changes to help you against power positions. You know, not changes to enhance power positions, but to counter power positions. I love it. So this head glitch is phenomenal. Obviously, we got the back section here as usual. All of this stuff is the same. All of this stuff is the same. But this right here is where they really did us good when it came to Modern Warfare 2 2022 Strike, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this, like I said, is the most obnoxious power position known to mankind. You can cover all across here. You can cover all across over here. And you can cover all across over here. And with this being the B flag, you best believe that having this building is a disgusting advantage, you know, with being able to hold B. But before, the only way you can get up here is literally going through here. So, if you wanted to camp in this power position, not only could you set it up with 1,000 claymores, but this is the only thing you had to cover. You know, all you had to cover is the stairs, and when they push up the stairs and they overwhelm you, you push back here and you cover it, you know, from here. That's it. Extremely easy to cover, very obnoxious. But now, ladies and gentlemen, they added this into the game. They put this little AC unit here that you can now hop on. As you can see, oh, almost jumped off. And you hop right into the window. Bam. I'm telling you right now, 9 times out of 10, nobody recognizes this. Nobody notices this. I will say, though, that a lot of people are always looking this way. You know, they want to cover this way. So if you're going to do this and you're going to take this strategy, I might suggest popping a smoke or maybe, you know, throwing a flash or something like that. So, you know, you can engage with them like something like this, you know, pop that in there. Bada bam, hop in, engage. You know what I'm saying? Something like that will probably benefit you. But at the end of the day, beautiful change, Infinity Ward. Absolute beautiful change. I love it. And like I said, this is the quality stuff that we need. We don't want to see changes to maps that help campers, that help, you know, these freaking, I guess, safe spaces. We want things that improve the flow of the game and make it so we can counter some of these safe spaces that made, you know, these maps somewhat slow back in the day, even though this map is still pretty slow because of the game mechanics of Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, the game is extraordinarily slow. But, you know, if this was the version of Strike back in the day, I would much rather have this version of Strike over the OG version of Strike if it was in Call of Duty 4 with that movement, with that gameplay flow, all that good stuff. Because, honestly, these changes are really smart and just well thought out. This whole middle section, I actually didn't show this to you guys in the COD 4 version because it's not really, you know, too important. It's all the same. They just added a little bit more detail to it. You know, the lighting is a lot better. They also added more stuff into here to make it look real, you know, like it's an actual place, not just, you know, absolutely empty like they did in Call of Duty 4. So that's pretty nice. Let's stick to the outskirts. We're going to run back here and hit up this building because this is where all the fun's at right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is another outstanding implementation from Infinity Ward. First and foremost, they amped up this whole area. As you can see, if you look back to the Call of Duty 4 version, this area is completely empty and lifeless. Full of life now, honestly. A lot more in-depth. You know, it kind of shows a little bit of a story of, you know, what this is, where we're at, what's going, you know. It's nice. I feel it. I feel the vibes. But ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the change I'm talking about. Like I said, who cares about the graphics? Who cares about all those improvements? I want gameplay flow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this spot right here used to be the worst spawn in the universe. I'll tell you right now, it was because of this freaking horrible building. Not only did this building get countered because they added in this AC unit so you can hop up and engage with them, but they also added in this back section. Guys, in OG COD 4, this wasn't here. So when you spawn back here, you are going to get mowed down. Either you pop a smoke and try to, you know, move up, or you just absolutely get smothered every single time you spawn back here, and you just, you know, you're living a nightmare. But now, with this new additional spot, I gotta say, it's really good. You can now move down here. You can completely avoid that power position up here. You can actually engage with that power position, believe it or not. You can actually see it a little bit if you want to engage with them. While at the same time, you can sneak up and just get into the side building and actually move. Guys, all these changes to this map are for movement, okay? This is phenomenal in my opinion. You know, this is something that really annoyed me back in the day. Both those spawns. This spawn sucked in OG COD 4, and that spawn sucked in OG COD 4. I don't know what people are thinking of. I don't know what people are remembering. I think it's nostalgia. But these spawns were horrible. Spawn trapping was so relevant in this map that it was really obnoxious. And they simply just gave us a million ways to get out of the spawn traps. Now, all of this stuff over here is the same, like I said, you know. Same stairs. This is all similar. This is all similar. They put this here instead for a little bit of cover compared to the other, you know, wall that they had, which is a lot easier to shoot through this. It's not, you know, too much cover. All of this stuff is the same. You can't get on top of this, so, you know, it's not like that's relevant or anything like that. That is this little tree in here. Now, this right here, like I said, you can't get up in here. I don't know why they took this out. I don't know why, because they, you know, I almost thought they permanently wanted to take this out, which would have been a really bad game design because, you know, this building is really easy to hold down with only a couple of ways to engage in it. So, you know, I was a little confused, but you are allowed to push in here if you hop up here. You can do this with the gun as well, but I'm going to have my knife out. But, you know, if you have your gun or anything, you can actually, you know, prep yourself good enough, hop up, grab on, and move your way in. It's a little bit more difficult, a little bit more extra steps. I don't know why they did that again, but, you know, at the end of the day, you can still make that move. Everything else, same thing, pots. They just added, you know, more lighting, making it look a little bit more clean. Then moving over to here, like I said, the gas station is actually turned up. It's a lot more cover over on the gas station than the previous version of the gas station, which I like because, once again, this is a spawn location, and once again, this is a spawn trap that can be held not only by all the way across there by a good sniper rifle, but also by people up in this building. I've seen people spawn over here when people are in this building as well, so it gives it a little bit, you know, more leniency to people who are spawning in fresh. Also, let me check over here at the little back section because I remember... Yeah, so this is about the same length, but you can hop on this now, I think, right? Can't you hop on this? I think I did this before. Yeah, you can hop up here. So you can get a little bit of a different angle. I don't think you can hop on anything else. I didn't try, but yeah, this is, you know, just a little bit of a different angle to manage this. Not too shabby. And I think also from this, you can probably hop around here, right? I'm assuming. Well, actually, you don't even probably need that. You can probably just hop right up here, right? Yep. Same thing, same old, nothing new here. But this door right here is also another fantastic spot. Like I said, this door was previously closed in COD 4, but now it is a door that you can open up now. And again, this spot used to be horrible. It was okay, but again, this power position, I don't think people understand how powerful this power position is here. That building over there. That when you come into this building, you're stuck. you have 2 exits. You could either leave here and try to run across and not get shot by him, or you back up and you leave from here. But now, if you feel a little stuck in here, you can actually dart out the side door, which I do all the time. This is a very useful strat. Dart out the side and move right over here. And you can either pick and choose to, move over here. And if nobody's there, you can pick and choose to move over here and engage here. At the end of the day, welcome. Completely welcome. It's more openness to the map. It's more flow to the map. And you can't really complain with stuff like that. And then last but not least, that one spot I was showing you guys about. Again, I don't know if you could do this in COD 4. I tried it a couple of times, as you guys saw. But in this version, you could just hop over here, right on the edge, and just, bounce around, grab the ledge. And it's just another, way to get into this building. Again, a very obnoxious power position that has a bunch or way more ways to engage with it. Because, like I said before, in COD 4, you used to be able to just mount up a bunch of claymores around this place and hold it down like it was a fortress. Now it's like 2 more additional ways of, flanking into this building. That's very useful. But, guys, overall, I gotta be honest, this map is really good. It's very, very good. It's a little slow because, obviously, like I said, the gameplay design decisions from Infinity Ward from Modern Warfare 2 were, I would say, a tad bit slower. They wanted this game to play a little bit more slow-paced. But, again, if I had an option to play this version or the OG version in the OG COD 4 game, not in this game, if I had a choice to play one of these maps in the OG COD 4, I would pick this one. Like I said, the spawn trap is completely fixed now in every way possible. This used to be the worst spawn trap. You can now move through this side without even being seen from there. You can literally move up to here without being seen from the spawn trap on the car right there and have plenty of cover to maneuver, engage, work around. It's night and day. It's night and day. Hopefully Infinity Ward keeps this type of flow when it comes to their maps. They don't, build this mentality that they have to, bring in the Modern Warfare 2019 safe spaces and just keep doing stuff like this. Make maps that might have been a little slow in the past that had, a lot of safe spaces and open them up. Make it so you can engage with these safe spaces more and make it so it's a little bit more fluent. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys today. Like I said, I just want to compare Strike. Don't forget, go down in the comment section. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. If you want to see the favela comparison, some weapon comparisons. I have a lot of videos in mind for Season 5, as well as some more commentaries about Modern Warfare 3 as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned on the channel, subscribe, hit that bell so you stay notified on all my recent uploads. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video, guys. Peace out.